Hi man, it's Kirk Giles from Promise Keepers Canada. I just wanted to take a moment on behalf of the entire team at Promise Keepers to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year. The past year has been one where as a ministry we just sit back and say, wow, God has been so good and so faithful this year. We have seen Him work in some miraculous ways in the hearts and lives of men. More than 11,000 men have attended Promise Keepers Canada men's conferences over the past 12 months. In addition, we have been able to launch our first ever French men's conference with nearly 1,000 men attending that event. We also this past year were able to launch into the world of missions and experience our first ever missions trips, giving men the opportunity to be able to make an impact in other areas of the world. Probably one of the great highlights of the year for us has been our opportunity and our privilege to participate in the movie Courageous coming to Canada. This movie brought in over $27 million in North America, and it's not about the money that it brought in for the producers of the movie, but it's about the number of people who saw the message of godly fatherhood in theaters all across Canada and the United States. We were thrilled to be able to partner with other ministries to bring that movie to theaters all across Canada. All of these things are just more evidence of what God is doing in the hearts and lives of men across this nation. You've heard us speak before about the dream of seeing over 1 million men follow Jesus with everything that they have. And I want to share just one more story with you that is just an example of one man that fits into that 1 million men. Recently, we had our conference at the Hershey Center in Mississauga, Ontario, and during the course of that event, as we always do, we present the gospel message for men to be able to hear it and respond to it. As the gospel was presented during this conference, there was a gentleman who had been invited at the last minute by some other men in his church to attend the conference. This gentleman comes from a Muslim background, and this was really one of his first experiences of anything Christian in this kind of nature. And as he heard the gospel message presented over and over about the need for a relationship with God, as he tells the story, it was like someone literally picked me up out of my seat and made me go forward and surrender my life to Jesus Christ. And that weekend, that man gave his life to Jesus, and his whole family has been impacted and changed since that day. These are the kinds of stories that God is doing all across our nation. These are the things that are happening in and through the lives of men. And we want to say thank you to so many of you who have been so involved in praying, in supporting financially, and in giving of your time and resources, and in bringing other men with you to events like these. Together, we're working to leave no man behind. As we enter into the Christmas season, though, we want to give ultimate praise to Jesus Christ. He is the one that we do this for, and He's the one whose glory we want to make known across this nation. And as we celebrate the birth of our King and our Savior this Christmas, I hope that you will be able to rejoice and enjoy all that God has blessed us with in this nation.